Vou pancando style. Conectar o controlezinho. E jogar legalzinho. Onde eu continuo minha aventura. Foda que trocar de teclado pra ele sempre dá essas. Carregar jogo. Nossa, marca até a hora que eu vou jogar, cara. 1h30, então eu levei meia hora só pra criar personagem. Feitório mesmo. Tinha acabado de dar gap no carinha ali. Vou pancando está. Vou pancando está. Vou pancando está.
Something the matter?
Ele tá tentando fugir pra cá. Deixa eu ver o que ele tem aqui. Esse negócio. Queijinho.
I'll take that.
Ô louco, os caras deixando um banquete aqui. Que isso? Linguiça curada. Ô louco, aí sim. Um prato. Mais um queijinho. Vela. Vou pegar a vela também. Não dá pra pegar. Cê é louco, os caras foram naquela nave cheia de bagulho e eu ainda pegando aquela vacina, cara, eu sou bobo. Deixando um negócio de grátis pra mim. Mais uma faquinha. Dá uma olhada agora aqui. O louco, tão pobres, cara. Que isso?
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Not here.
Esqueci que eu posso
A
montar.
dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Aqui era onde eu tava antes, né? Acho que eu deveria ir por onde o carinha tá tentando fugir também pra ver. Entrada da capela. Provavelmente não tem mais nada pra mim ver aqui. Dá pra mim sempre dá um zoomzinho assim e vira tudo.
Where's the bloody lock?
Ouvi alguém falando.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off! Hey, someone's in here.
Ixi, que é isso? Não, olha só. Não é bem assim. Eu quero, na verdade... Quero atirar em quem tá me atirando, né? Tá bom, deu um dano. O que eu posso fazer agora? Eu posso...
Need to act fast.
Infelizmente eu vou ter que tacar um raio de fogo em alguém aqui. Primeiramente, vamos ver até aqui. Agora vem o raio de fogo. Cadê o raio de fogo? Você? Por que meu sucesso é tão podre, cara? Bom, eu não sei. Não morreu ainda, cara. Tá bom. Como eu vou tancar, como a Umbral vai tancar, então vamos colocar ela mesmo. Dá uma escudo da fé. E agora eu vou andar um pouco mais pra frente aqui de mim. Aí. Porra é essa, cara? Que os caras ficam me matando todos? Sai daqui, pô. Vixe. Os caras tem muita gente, cara. Que é isso? Ok. Ok, ela tá quase morrendo. Então eu vou dar um ataquezão nela, né? Ataque a distância mesmo? Deixa eu ver. Ok, menos um. Agora eu posso me curar novamente, já que eu tô tomando sarrafo pra esses caras. Umbral me acomodar. Pô, Umbral, mas tá sem vida nenhuma, cara. Que porra é essa? Eu vou ter que vir pra cá, cara. Tem que me esconder um pouco pra esses caras não ficarem me atacando igual uns vagabundos, cara.
Breathe deep and move.
Nossa, eu tomei muito dano do fogo, que é isso?
Talk to me.
Vamos ver o que eu posso fazer aqui, cara. Eu posso... usar uma armadura em mim mesmo.
Take him.
E posso... Ok, vamos ver o que dá pra fazer isso. seguinte, nós vamos ter que correr por aqui.
Moving.
Não sei se foi uma boa. Não mata um Brahma não. Todo mundo tá com distância aqui. Shhh.
Close at hand.
Ok, aqui que vai ser. Preciso me curar basicamente. Bora. Eu preciso basicamente matar você. Cara, na real, eu acho que se eu não matar o carinha ele vai dar merda, né? Se fosse matar você. Eu não tenho vantagem contra ninguém, né? Que bosta.
What do I have to lose?
Errei ainda. Agora basicamente Deus não. Então fodeu basicamente o jogo. Nossa, mas aqui vai ser hardcore, hein, cara. Hardcore, bagarai. Um Brahma não é um bom tanque, cara. Vou tentar mais uma vez. Se eu não conseguir passar dos caras, aí foda-se mesmo, né, cara?
Not even sure this is a door.
Better be cautious.
A long way to go still.
Cara, onde você se esconde aqui? Tô achando.
Mustn't let anyone see.
I can't waste any more time.
Ok.
I need a drink.
Ok, comecei já quase matando ela.
Back off!
O que eu posso usar agora no meu turno?
Breathe quiet.
Me
Move with care.
esconder e passar para
One day I'll catch a break.
Hey, someone's in here.
Ok, meu turno de novo. Nossa. Eu preciso dar muito dano em alguém que vai me dar trabalho aqui. Esse cara. Com mais vida, né, cara? Isso aqui é o quê? Barril de óleo. Eu tenho que esperar os caras virem ali, então. É Samari, ó. Tem que aproveitar esse dano, cara. Vantagem. Vou ter que matar
Let's
você,
get
então.
this over with.
Tem muito dano nele. Agora, basicamente, vou me esconder de novo. E vou vir para cá.
Light on my feet.
to
A Brahma,
focus.
não sei se ela tá escondida. Não tá meio escondida. Oh. Uou! Uou! Então posso fazer isso. Tá bom, eu vou dar um raio de fogo nela. Errei, né? Então agora eu vou fechar essa porta. Fecha a porta, cara. E vou usar escudo da fé em mim mesmo. E vai ser isso, meu move. Ela me viu ali, será? Cara, eu tô escondido, hein? Tô escondido, hein? Tô escondido, hein? Ah, que bosta, cara. Ok, chegou até mim. Agora, neste momento, eu posso vir até aqui e eu vou usar basicamente ataque furtivo à distância novamente. Cara, eu acho que eu vou cacetar. Você não tem como eu matar, né? Vou matar o
I'll
Barton.
strike you down.
Quase matei. Agora eu vou me esconder novamente.
This calls for careful footwork.
E vou vir pra cá. Ok, não deu pra me esconder mais. Então vai ter que ser isso. Nossa, um Brahma vai tomar agora, hein, cara. Vixe. Tá bom, você não tá me vendo, né? Vixe, o cara me viu. Vixe, agora tá fodendo um pouco o game. Vixe. Ok. Agora é minha vez, eu tenho que me esconder.
Can't risk being in open view.
Agora eu tenho, cara, que matar os caras que estão mexendo o saco aqui. Eu tenho que dar muito dano em você. Um ataque furtivo. Cara, eu não tenho vantagem contra você, que porra é essa? Ok, então vou ter que dar um ataque à distância. Eu tenho que matar esse cara. Vou matar você então. Tá tendo. E infelizmente eu não consegui usar o meu bagulho. Aqui eu não consigo, então eu vou ter que correr mais pra cá, né?
What path lies before me?
Cheguei a acabar meu turno basicamente. Agora. Cara, eu tenho que matar você, né? Que é foda que eu não sei se eu consigo. Essa chance sagrada tem muita pouca chance de matar, hein, cara. Nossa, eu não sabia que eu tinha esses bagulho foda aqui. A saia de fogo não tenho chance nenhuma de bater, né? Tá quebra com a mão. 4-5. Cara, não é possível, cara. Um Brahma só toma gap de todo mundo, cara. Ok. Eu não consigo curar ele. E eu vou ter que... Que bosta, hein, cara. Então eu vou ter que andar mais pra cá. Sei lá.
Heading there.
Nossa, se o Agnus morrer agora fodeu, né? Não vai no Agnus, cara. Não vai. Aí fodeu pra caralho. Cara, tá foda que eu não consigo. que esse cara quer me matar, velho? Cara vagabundo, velho.
A little help, please.
Nossa, aí fudeu.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Let's get on with it. Have to keep low.
Don't mind me.
God, I need a drink.
I don't need any attention right now. At the ready.
Cara, eu não sei se era pra mim estar vendo pra cá, na real, não.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Nossa, eu vou ter que te matar, cara. Infelizmente é impossível não te matar. Nossa, tô usando todo o meu poder agora. Ufa! Tá bom, ela tem veneno, ferramenta, ouro, ferramenta, armadura, daga. É tudo. Chega tudo, cara.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Faz sentido.
Something the matter?
Ok, tem quadro.
Still me, even after everything. No handle. How does it open?
Cara, eu acredito que eu talvez tenha que matar o...
I ain't going home empty-handed again.
Preciso basicamente...
Just out of view.
esconder.
There's no skeletons this time.
I'll strike you down.
I ain't going home
Aqui eu vou me esconder de novo.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Clear off! We got here first.
Ok, tem gente pra cacete aqui. Eu vou novamente dar um ataque. Ok, menos um. Agora eu vou me esconder daqui
Softer than a whisper.
e vou mais profundo que eu quero ser o
These
mais
boots have seen
longe
everything.
possível daqui. A Brahma ainda tá escondido, isso é ótimo. ser o mais forte, né, cara? Cara, entender pra mim tem. Não, não tem.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Que bosta, hein, cara? Olha, será que se eu pular perto dele eu consigo?
Another step forward.
Aí é foda, cara. Nossa, por que eu saí dali, cara? Eu mosquei pra
Can't give
caralho.
up. Not now.
Ok, agora eu vou ter que usar um feitiço foda dela. Eu na real pensei que ia dar mais dano nesse mas aqui. Ok. Cara, eu na verdade gostaria de sair daqui, né? Eu vou ter que entrar na frente, que senão. Ai, é foda. Tá chegando a maguinha agora dele. Pô, esses caras tudo quer meu mal, cara. Que isso? Ok, agora eu vou ter que correr bastante.
Don't waste a step.
Eu espero que
Out of sight, out of
entender.
mind. Let's see what you're
E
hiding.
agora você vai ver, cara. Nossa, vai tomando. Nossa, eu não tô dando nenhum. Que é isso, cara? Cara, papo reto. Se for todo dano que eu consigo dar, fodeu. Cara, eu morri, será? Sim. Nossa, aí é foda. Bom, Brauma, agora nós vamos ter que...
On your feet.
Foda-se. Nossa, não era foda-se isso aqui não, cara. Que não foi nem um pouco safe, cara. Foi troll pra cacete isso que eu fiz. Nossa, aí é foda, não adiantou porra nenhuma. É, basicamente de novo eu perdi o game, né?
A little help, please.
É, basicamente agora eu tenho que me curar.
On my way.
basicamente, então, né? Cara, eu não devia ter ido tão perto da porta. Ter ido tão perto da porta que fudeu o game pra mim. Agora, basicamente,
let's
a
see.
única coisa que eu posso fazer é esconder. Nossa, vai ser foda isso aqui, hein, cara. Puta que pariu. Ok, primeiro eu já sei como matar. Eu consigo tirar outro do game, mas aí é foda, né, velho? Tão perto da porta é meio foda, cara. O dano podre que eu tô dando também é muito
Softer than a whisper.
Not even sure this is a door. What am I to do? Perfectly hidden.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Cara, como assim? Ah tá, eu dei dano sim. Bom, é basicamente vou me esconder novamente. E é isso.
How'd you get past that door? Back off!
Cara, ela não pegou surpresa basicamente.
Hey, someone's in here.
Ok, aqui já fodeu um pouco o game. Oh, eu não tenho ataque. Nossa, por que esse cara tá tudo aqui já, velho? Ah, eu tenho sim. Eu falo pra você. Ok, uma mina já foi. Agora eu vou me esconder.
Time to skulk about.
E vou vir pra cá, basicamente. E é isso, meu turno. Mas ele vai usar bagulho lá, né? Oxe, ele voltou pra lá, cara.
Skulking about. Show
Tá bom,
yourself.
então. Eu vou agora basicamente bater no cara mais forte deles, né? 15 de dano, tá bom.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Aqui eu tenho que vir agora mais pra cá. Ok. Esse aqui é meu turno. De novo o cara vindo no mesmo lugar. Oh, ele me achou então já. Cara, agora com o Brown, esse cara eu não sei o quão perto. Nossa! Cara, aquele bairro era basicamente a chave de tudo pra eu conseguir ganhar isso. Que porra é essa, cara? Eu não sabia que isso era tão forte. Tá bom, vai levar escudo da fé. Que eu não acho que foi uma boa escolha, na real. Nossa, isso aí é foda, aí é foda. Tá bom, toma gap, dá um Brauma. Nossa. Aí é foda, cara. Não, na real, você vai segurar um Brauma. Curinha da boa. Nós basicamente vamos sair do fogo. E vamos dar de fogo. Nossa, agora tomaram gap pra cacete, velho. Aqui, tô tomando daninho. Agora, basicamente, eu vou esconder. Não adiantou, então agora eu vou atirar nesse vagabundo que tá com a vida cheia ainda. Toma gap. E agora eu vou dar fora pra cá. Ok. Ô louco, o cara tem 2 ataques, safado. Cara, eu acho que agora eu consigo matar ele, tá ligado? Tá bom, vai ser você então. Basicamente agora eu posso usar o saltar, que eu vou soltar pra longe daqui. E é isso. Agora eu vou me esconder novamente. E eu vou por distância nesse cara.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Eu consegui me manter escondido. E errei o ataque. Aí é foda. Ok, agora nós temos que matar ele. Ok, esse cara tá quase tomando gap já. Posso vir aqui? Ou vir aqui e empurrar ele? Ok, não tem preparo físico, né? Mas eu tenho, cara, e eu vou cacetar esse cara agora.
You've made a grave mistake.
Que porra é essa? Esse cara é muito foda, velho. Cara, eu tinha um bagulho que andava dando.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Que basicamente agora eu vou vir para cá. E esse é meu turno. Nossa, que bicho vagabundo, né? Vai ficar batendo um Brauma. Porra é essa, esse vagabundo, cara? Nossa, agora tomaram gap pra caramba, cara. Nossa, cara. Um Brauma com 1 de vida, coitado.
I'll need to rest soon.
Ok, agora eu preciso me curar, né, cara?
What to do?
Aquele cara, eu achei que ele ia ser um cara fodão pra cacete, na real. Ok, agora vamos ver o que tem pra cá, cara. Ok, livros. Em meio de questão sempre que eu geralmente os padres dedicavam a dama da bem verdade. Tirei a memória com o tempo, trouxe perdão para elas, elas preferências dessa palavra não ter devoção a com sofrendo que não somente fazia como eu, quando perdão, pensando na palha descoberta da cidade de joias. Respirou cada uma das pernas, não buscasse frente a homens mais pensasse. Só levas somos comuns, mas ações do sonho sobre o tempo. Estão perfeito. Estéreo, tempo no cultor material, passou em volta dela com amor. Deus não foi buscar sua devota. Que louvor teve pena dela tanto quanto seus mortos podia ter pena, mas não podia ter essa clara cada dama da perna, esquecida de seu valor, talvez ainda tivesse começado a perder. Não esqueci agora de ser esquecida.
Something the matter?
What's that? I wonder what that did.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
O que você tinha falado, mãe? Mímica.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Something the matter? Best avoid that trap.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Trap. like a trap then. Best avoid that trap. Looks like a trap there.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Trap.
A strange coin. I wonder what it's worth. armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Anything of use? Light on my feet.
Boa noite, vender com teus canjinhos na frente. Boa noite, vender com teus canjinhos agora. Seja a vez. Boa noite, vender com teus canjinhos na frente.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Can't afford to stay idle.
I've got a long road ahead. Something good here, I hope. That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worked. Let's have a look. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Just out of view. I just want a little look.
Can't afford to let up. Time to meet your maker.
Open up.
Dost thou think to rush fate? See to the dead first.
I'm ready. got to press on.
What's the safest path?
All right, time to skulk about. This place wasn't built for the living.
You strike me as the reliable sort. But are you sure this is a good idea? There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're overdue some good fortune. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced. That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Aha! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
You think it's dangerous?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Observe and listen.
Questionable intellect. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich. Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming. I know a remedy. Release me. Get me down. The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Geich tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
A pity that. I made an offer and you accepted. Your fantasy is not my burden. You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half-elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Broken. Not much use anymore. I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Another broken trap. Who made these things? Packed too tight. I'll need a shovel.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time! By the nine hells! Open the gate! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting. Better be cautious. Outflank, outsmart.
I am fury. I am death. No time to waste.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
sickle and sword!
Swift and lethal. I will not know failure.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Swift as my feet can carry me.
take you.
Make way.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold. Only way he shut that hole under his nose. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Goblins with the sick for once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching. We need to find a healer.
Deixei o cara morto lá atrás, velho. Tá muito burro, velho.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sick, but let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all. Something the matter?
Coitado do cara, velho. Open the gates.
When I was homesick, he never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this. Not now. Please.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
Agora não é nem pra roubar o cara, velho. Nossa, tem que desequipar alguma coisa, cara.
Why does this feel like we're being watched? I was joking about Officer's suit just a moment ago.
Come on, Rick.
And now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Homesick. He never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this.
Feel like we're being watched.
tiresome. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
I'll survive a sore jaw, particularly if it's rid the grove of Aradin. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else. We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time. Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but there just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvan.
The waiting's getting to me.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. the greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramesses Tower in
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. It's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary when you turn back. There's no trace of the child.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards. The locals prove compliant. A useful
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? Then I needn't. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Is that everything?
Children!
True.
Look who's here. The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Until later, then.
Let's make this happen.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Swing and swing and... Oh! Any questions, children?
The air is ripe with magic.
Ease up, children.
This is boring. We should train it.
Remember, step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless. What do you think I'm doing? I'll have to...
I saw you at the gates. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer...
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I can pack or talk. I can pack.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am.
Here it comes, you little beast.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus. As my sword, one of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it... I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in... All right. Anything more we should discuss? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life, so it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud,
Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for... Angry at myself that it took so long for... The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We have a classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer day. By all means. I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the... From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie and...
We should pay her a visit.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill 'em!
Softer than a whisper.
What's the plan? Got to press on.
This is my time. Found my mark.
Best be on my way.
Breathe quiet, move with care.
Not going to last much longer.
With ease.
Impero tipi.
Carefully now.
Let's finish this.
I must heal.
Is there anything you need? Act fast. I know we druids. There just aren't enough. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas.
I care about our lives.
Hell.
I'll not.
Can we all...
What's these...
Or yell louder. Roland's right, sis. Or would...
But if something happens to these people, it's on...
This place is a bloody...
Children!
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Well met.
The man, you are the...
But we...
Your mind.
Shit!
Advocate.
Her name, I tracked. She's out there now. Preying on the innocent. Sorry, but there's no...
If I might.
Ready and... Hero.
Excellent.
A few words for the kids?
Again.
The Blade of Frontier, Karlach, one... I can't... A powerful friend with a keen interest in... All right. What else is on your mind? So, I don't remember much of the battle. Angry at the Frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. He wants a classic drop. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from... But that story is reserved.
You ain't...
Put it...
That's the...
She didn't kill...
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. An inn in Waterdeep, oh, never a dull moment there, leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, Out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'd drink to that.
Even your cages are boring. Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'd sooner swig a flask of acid than anything a goblin cooks up.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set... You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Goblins, grab what you can.
How long do you think we've got before the
Having fun with your new goblin friend?
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good...
It's fun. I've had some time to think since we last talked. I've had some time... This is ridiculous. Where did I put that?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But, alas, my offerings are far more humble these days. wooden tools.
This is ridiculous.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
It was his caravan.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Say that?
I'm just sad. Bored.
I miss my forge.
Right, I've got food.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect.
Any questions, children?
Why, hello there, sweet. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You're an eat. Here, have more.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of... Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Pip. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, nothing is... But I come from a long line of women with a... you take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, stop with the sweet talk. Here, take the end of the bat, just in case. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, I once had a fella who'd been caught. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to... But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looked... My point is,
Tell her. But if she pulls out a pot of oil, run.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? As you wish, Petal. No, do you need anything? I have a few odds. Hey, bother. Take care now.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword.
Well met.
Have you spoken to Korga? Of course, you have your own. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual,
a little too interested in me.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
What I did for some salt.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for...
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not...
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take... Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about... Those druids...
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of them.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your hands.
Come, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not...
My Ursine friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with... my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Lord, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly! And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook. Obvious silver dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, I've interrogated one. A captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned the scandal. Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue?
Until we meet again.
Complexum tuum aptera.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
What can you tell me about this place?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent the way you got Korga to release the... In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you some... You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, nothing like that. No, what it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on them. Just trust me when I say it's all a fight. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Then I suggest you look close. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could bet. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. I hope I can count on you.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air. It's just an old wound that... It's nothing to do with the tadpoles. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly. Positive. You can trust me on that.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. One meant to seal us in, meant to seal them out. Blasphemous. The Tree Father... Perhaps his eyes are on Master Halsin now. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
We've shown them once. We take Grove law seriously. Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were...
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bare. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. and mine perish if he...
You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well.
They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed,